Hi guys, and welcome to Visual C++ tutorial of Age Calculator for Beginners. Now, I'm going to just click on Save. There we go. And I'm going to go straight to as you can see, I've actually saved it on my download area. So I'm going to go straight to my download area and let's click on download. There we go. If you look at the data here and the data right here, they are all the same. So close that. Let's reset. No, we don't want to reset. Yes, we want to reset. Now let's enter another name. I'm going to call that Tony Montana. Now all this Montana, my friend, is always 37. So click on calculate. Let's go ahead and save that. Yes, save. Let's check out my saved area. And right there is Tony Montana's details saved. I'm going to exit out and let's start a new project entirely. No, we don't want to exit. Yes, we do want to exit. So let's start a new project. Click on create new project and select CLR empty project C++. Okay, make sure you select CLR empty project.NET framework. Click on next. Give your project a name. I'm going to call it CPP calculate age. This tutorial is for beginners, guys. So, but if you are one of those advanced learners, you are welcome on board. So let's click on create. There we go. We're now creating our development environment. So let's come right here, straight to the Solution Explorer. Right inside the Solution Explorer, might as well pin that down. I'm going to select the properties. You see that icon there? That's the property. Click on the property. Right here in the property, you see where we have linker, drop it down, select system. And where we have system, subsystem, click on the empty area here and let's select Windows, subsystem, Windows. Then we also need to do the same thing for the advanced. Go straight to the advanced where we have entry point is going to be main, uppercase M, main. Click on apply and let's click on OK. There, that is done. Now you come in here where you have the project name, right click on it and let's select add new item. Click on new item. And what I want to add is going to be CLR window form. You can also use UI window form. Okay, let's set it for CLR window form. And the system gave us a default name, my form. If you look at UI, it's also called my form. So, but I'm settling for CLR. So let's click on add. There. We are adding our form, though there's going to be an error. So to get this error sorted, double click on your myform.cpp there, and in here you need to add, which I am going to grab hold of the forum here. Let's come right down here, and that is it right there. So copy these lines of codes there, and let's go back to my project. Paste the lines of code in here. There's going to be an error here, and that's to do with the name of my project. So I'm going to change that to CPP calculate age. The error should disappear now. There we go. Okay, now that that is done, you can save and just run your project. When you run it, you should be able to see your form though. But the thing is, you see this form that we're looking at, we have to close the old system because the form is not officially on the system. When you close the system and reopen it, it will then officially, then the form will be compiled. So I'm going to close that. Click on close. There we go. Now I'm going to reopen my form. And there we go. That's my project reopening. Let's see. It should be ready now. Okay. Let's go straight to our form. The form. There we go. That's the form. So I'm going to just position the form, drag it that much. Yeah, that will do. Now, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go straight to the toolbox. If you don't have your toolbox, I think if you go straight into the view, you should be able to see your toolbox there. Okay, scroll right down. I'm going to add a panel here. Let's reduce this first. That will be for the title. And I'm going to then go straight to the properties. The properties of this very panel. Let's right click, select the properties. You should be able to get a property now. There we go. That's the properties ready. So select that and just come right here where we have back color. I'm going to change that to cadet blue. There. And I will now copy this plane, bring it down, drag it right down. There we go. And also copy it one more. The one that I've just copied down, I'm going to change the back color of this one to control. Pin that down, come right here, just change it to control. Control is the main, is the default color. So drag that and I paste it right up there. Hold, there we go. That will take care of the title for me. In the case of these, I'm just going to drag it down. There we go, guys. Now, back to the tools. I need labels. Let's pin that down. I need labels here. And I will also need 8 more labels here. Let's grab hold of a text box. One text box here. And let's grab hold of one button. And a button. Okay, so that will do for now. So we can close that. Or am I still there? I wouldn't need that anymore. So but that's it. Just okay, select all of these components here. And let's increase the fonts. I'm going to, let's go for bold and make that 34. Okay, let's make this one the title. I'm going to make that maybe 36 so that it will look a bit different there. And the title, we might as well add age calculator. Let's say age. There. And we can even get it underlined. Let's go back to the font and just click on underline. That's it right there, underline there. Now that is underlined. And I need a couple of these labels. Drag this that much. Let's copy this label. Hold on to control, click and drag. We have 2. Now I then need some labels here. In total, I should have 8 of those here. We have 6, and we need 2 more. There. Okay, I now need some labels here that I will change the appearance to a text box. Copy all of this label. Hold on to your control, click and drag. Now let's go straight to the properties. Where we have auto size, let's change that to false. Dark color, I'm going to make that white. Border style, let's make that fixed 3D. There. Now drag. There we go. So come right down to the text and just get rid of the text content we have in there. There, it's now looking just exactly like a text box. Alright, that is fine. Now for the buttons, let's copy those buttons. So I'm going to need a couple of those, about 4. Let's see, we have, and there we go, we have 4. Yeah, that's fine. The first one is going to be known as calculate. Now calculate. Just for your information, this is a beginner's tutorial. So that's why I'm showing the whole process. So the variable name is going to be known as btn calculate. The next one, I'm going to call that reset. Yeah, let's go for btn reset. And the text content on the reset is going to be reset. Here, that's going to be saved. Variable name is going to be btn save. Then the last one, that will be btn exit. The display name will be exit. There we go, all done. Now, what about this? Let's give them a name so that we know what's in there. So this is going to be called full name, something like that. And here, that's going to be age. This is going to be months. While at it, I can just copy that, change this one to LBL months. That very label becomes LBL months. There. And this is going to be LBL. No, TXT. It's a text box. TXT age. This very one is going to be TXT full name. There we go. So these three are taken care of. Let's take care of this. This is going to be weeks. How many weeks you have lived on Earth. And this label in front of it is going to be LBL weeks. Next, that's going to be days. There we go. And the display label in front of it is going to be LBL days. Very good. Followed by, we call that hours. Scroll right down. Let's call that hours. How many hours have you lived on Earth? The display label in front of it is going to be known as LBL hours. We are using our display so that you won't be able to change it. As for the age, you should be able to enter data, and the name, you should be able to enter name in there. So now the next one is how many minutes have you lived on Earth? Minutes. The display label in front of it is going to be LBL minutes. Finally, seconds. And the label in front of it, that would be LBL. Yeah, seconds. All done. That's looking good. So the next thing now we want to do is I'm going to double click on the calculate. Let's get that out of the way. So with the calculator, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to declare a variable, press enter, and I'm just going to call that long age, enter semicolon. Now, come right down. I will use try. The reason why I'm using try cache is in case if there's any error, I just want it taken care of. So let's come down here and say cache. Use our cache statement and press enter. Statement blocks. These curly braces are called statement blocks. And now I'm going to just add message box. Message box. Let's say column show, and the message that is going to show is going to be an inbuilt message. Let's say ex dot message, and that will change to, see, it automatically change to a pointer, and that's next. I'm going to say age dot text, that is going to be, let's say, empty string. Let's say empty. No, that should be uppercase. Empty. There we go. Right underneath here, I'm going to ask you to set focus as well. Dot focus. There we go. Now here, that's where the calculation is going to take place. Let's say age, that will be equals. We want the following to be converted. So whatever we have on the text box should be converted to an integer, because all the data is on the text box is classed as a string character. So I'm going to say convert column to int32. And what are we converting to int32? txt age dot text. There. So whatever we have in here is officially converted to long integer. So come right down here. Next, I'm going to say lbl months dot text equals convert dot, let's grab all of this, convert column to string. Now what are we converting to string? Is going to be age multiplied by 12. So that's the very first one taken care of. There we go. So if I run it now, run, and let's assume your age is 19 and click on calculate. There we go. You get that. And one other thing is, I think I'm going to get all these centered. So back in here, let me get them centered right now. Select all of these, come straight down where we have text align and get it centered. These two, I'm going to get them centered as well. Those two text box centered. Yeah, that's fine. Now double click on my calculate button. I'm back in here. Now I'm going to take care of weeks. I might as well copy all of these. Copy. So the next is going to be LDL weeks. Paste. We have 52 weeks in a year, so that's taken care of. Now LDL days. We have 365. If it's only if it's a leap year, then it becomes 366. Taken care of. Now the next one is going to be LDL hours. paste. In the case of hours, we don't have to multiply 365 by 24. There we go. Now, let's take care of minutes. LBL minutes, paste. So we multiply that by 60 there. So that's going to be this. Yeah. To copy the wrong thing there. Okay. Now we have LBL seconds. Paste. Now we just multiply that by another 60. That should take care of it all. Yeah. And that takes care of age calculation. Now let's run. We need to get this centered, the form centered as well. So let's say you're 94 years old. Calculate. There we go. So I'm going to come right down here. Let's select the form. I want the form center. Make sure it's selected. Come straight and look for start position. Click on start position, center screen. That is fine now. Right there. Calculate. Brilliant. So let's reset. Okay. Double click on maybe reset or reset. Double click on reset. In the case of reset, I'm going to, let's say, enter. There's a system. I'm going to be using a dialog controller in there. Column, windows. Column, forms. That will be column, dialog, result, and the name I reset. There, that's my reset. So with the reset, I'm going to then enter the following argument in there. Reset equals message box, column, show, and in there, I'm just going to enter the following. Confirm if you want to reset, and comma, enter the title, age calculator. Yeah, comma, and then let's enter message box button. And the message box button in this case, I'm going to say column, that's going to be yes or no. There, comma, then I also need message box icon, message box icon, column, that's going to be question mark. There we go, that's it, all done. End that and press enter, and let's use conditional statement to sort out our intention. So the first one is going to be, let's say, if I reset equals all of these, column yes, column yes, press enter, curly braces or statement block. Then we want txt, we want it clear. I'm going to copy all of these and just change it around. Come right down here, paste that here, and you can just say you enter clear string, or you can just, I need the age as well. Let's grab all of this. Very good. Reset and focus. Copy all of these. I need them. Paste. Okay. Then right here, You can grab all of these and just change it to none. Change. That's clear. Clear. For your information, you can also just clear and do that. Let me show it to you one more time. Delete that. Yeah. You can just enter empty, just like that. Okay. If you don't want to enter string equals empty. Okay. So that's another way out. There we go. I have now cleared every single component. And just to prove to you that this works, I'm going to change more of them into that. Remember the weeks. That'll be for the weeks and day. There. So just the week and the day of that. So let's run it. Enter name there, and the name happens to be Grace. How old is she? She's 21, as usual. There, reset. There we go. No, I don't want to reset. Yes, I do want to reset. Okay, we need to reset the name as well. So the name is going to be txt name and copy paste. There we go. That's that taken care of as well. Okay, save. Now we want to take care of exit. I'm going to copy all of this. Come right down here, double click on exit, and right underneath here, press enter, paste that in there. And let's come down here, grab hold of all of these and change it to, you can just change it to close. That is exit. What's the variable name? I'm going to change that to I exit. Make it related to what we are, what the function is all about there. Change this to I exit and this to I exit as well. And let's exit here. Confirm if you want to exit. There. Okay, we're taking care of exit. Run the program. Click on exit. No, I don't want to exit. Yes, I do want to exit. Very good. Finally, we need to take care of save. Double click on save. Press enter. With the save, we must first of all import the following. So come right up here. You see where we have. So you must enter using namespace system : IO. All right, let's go back to our save button. Double click on the save. And we're going to start by, first of all, let's say string is pointing to file name and whatever name you intend to call your save. So let me just call it save age. That would do. That's going to be the name of my file. Let's say save age dot txt. There, that is the name of the file I intend to use. I intend to save it straight onto my download area. So let's say save it. That's going to be in the download folder part. There. And that is going to be equals path column combine environment, combine environments, column that will be gets folder path. There we go. Get folder path, and that is going to then be environment specify folder. So environment again, specify folder. There, and the environment specify folder, that's going to be specify folder, column, user profile, yeah, user profile, come right here, enter a comma there, and that should go straight into my download. There, enter, comma in here. Brilliant. That is sorted. Now the next thing is, and I want to link that straight to my file path. So I'm gonna copy this, paste this there, and I'll call that file path. That is going to be equals path, column, combine, download path. Grab all of download path, download path, comma, file name. There, paste that here, and enter, comma in there. So I'm going to ask the screenwriter now to write all of those straight onto my notepad. So this is stream writer, write. That is the object created, right? That is going to be equals garbage new, and string writer, that will be the file path. That will be file path. No, string writer equals file path. Paste that in there. There we go. All right, looking good so far. Now, finally, let's start writing. Grab all of write. First of all, I want to write dot, that will be right line, and that's going to be the very first one that I want you to write. That's going to be, oh, what is it called? Because I want to show this. I think that's label 2. Yeah, label 2. Grab all of that, come back into my code. Label 2 dot text. There. Plus, I need a space in there. Backspace. No. Backspace. So backspace, yeah, and plus txt first name dot text. So that is the first one that will be added. So I'm going to copy that and just change it around for the rest. So in total is about 9. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And remember to also close it. So I'm going to say write dot close. And once that is closed, we need to add, let's move this so that you can see the code. I'm going to add a message box that will just tell us if it's saved or not. Message box. Do that again. Message box dot show. No. Column show. And that is going to be saved. Data saved to let's say to the part. Yeah, to the part, file part. There. Okay, so this is 2, so I'm going to change that to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's it. I have 9. It's not, get rid of this one. Okay, the next one is txth, followed by lbl, and that is going to be months. Then we have lbl. After months, we are talking about the weeks. Let's see. Months, weeks, days. Okay. Weeks. Yeah, it's going to be days. LBL days. Then LBL hours. LBL. Alright, LBL minutes. Then we have LBL seconds there. There we go. And that is it, I believe, all done. So I'm going to try it out. Save. You see, with a save, you must first of all import the IO. Remember that. It must be imported. That's it right there. Okay, you must import this, else it's not going to work. Okay, that is it. Now save, exit, reset, calculate age. Now run. And the name is Peter Johnson. Okay, age is going to be 40. And calculate there. Okay, how many months is lived, weeks, days, hours, minutes, seconds. Save. Save straight onto my download. Let's go straight to my download. Oh, the name, that's Peter there. That is Peter. So we need to now yeah, I think we need about 2. Okay, so I'm going to take care of the indentation. Close that. Don't save. Close it, and let's take care of the indentation. Let's come right down. Where is it? Double click on save. Okay, with the indentation. Alright guys, the indentation is taken care of. All I just did was I added tab in here, and that's it. Hopefully that should work now. Let's try it out again. Run. And the name is going to be Paul Parker. How old is Parker? 95. Calculate. Save. There. So the file name is save age. So let's come in here. Let's go into my download. Save age. Double click. And there we go. That's Paul Parker's details. As you can see. Look at that, guys. So with that, guys, I'm gonna call it the end of this beautiful tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoy it. Like I said, this tutorial is for beginners, and advanced learners can also learn 1 or 2 things. And please do subscribe to my channel, and you can also join to become a member of the channel. There's a lot of benefits if you're a member. So you all have a nice day now, and bye for now.